Hey, in today's video, we're going to take a look at another feature of the Mavic Air, this amazing new compact drone from DJI. We're going to look at the gesture features and see if it's more of a gimmick or is there actually usability to controlling your drone without a controller or a phone. I'm going to test it out coming up. Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by the channel today. My name's Timothy, and on this channel I focus on tech, tools, and tutorials to help you create the best content that you can for your YouTube channels and your production. So if you are new here or a frequent watcher but haven't subscribed yet, be sure and hit that subscription button down below, like this video, and let's make this an awesome community of creators together. All right, so I've got the Mavic Air up in the air already, and I wanted to go ahead and show you some of the ways to use SmartCapture. Now, this is a feature that I tried out on the DJI Spark first and foremost, and I do have to admit it was sort of gimmicky. It does feel cool to be able to, control a drone just with gestures, but I'm going to test it out today to see how well it works on the Mavic Air, see if they've made any sort of improvements to this, and yeah, just give it a shot. It's also fairly windy today, so I wanted to go ahead and tell you that up front because a lot of people in the comments here on YouTube have been saying, how can this drone do well when it's so windy out, being so small, and I found that it does really well. So as you're watching the footage today, keep that in mind. It is fairly windy, and you can see just how well the drone does in the air. So in order to pull up the gesture-based controls, we're going to go over to the left-hand side of the screen again on the controller and hit that drone, that RC controller button, and you'll see the screen there with all the different shots. And we're going to actually click on SmartCapture, which is up in the top right-hand corner. It says to make sure and read all about the SmartCapture's features before using this mode. SmartCapture allows you to control the aircraft and shoot photos or videos with intuitive gestures. So there's all kinds of different ways to do this, and I'm going to go ahead and load up the guide here so you can see. Now you can take off with a gesture just by letting the drone go. You can move it by putting your palm up in front of it. Push and pull your hands apart allows the drone to go further and further away or closer to you, and then putting your palm up makes the aircraft follow you. We can switch the subject, change who controls the aircraft, and take a selfie by a peace sign, record by doing a little well, I don't know what that symbol is, but like a camera, and then land with a gesture as well. So let's go ahead and try these out. Go into SmartCapture and enter mode. Now this says use SmartCapture in windless open areas with sufficient light. All right, we're in an open area. There's wind though, and it's starting to approach dusk and golden hour. So we're really going to test this out. Maybe not the most ideal conditions, but real conditions nonetheless. Ensure your aircraft is connected to a mobile device or the remote controller. Check. Attach propeller guards and read tutorials. That's what you're here for, right? And maintain a safe distance between the aircraft and nearby. All right, cool. Let's do that. All right, okay. So it says detecting subject. Now I'm going to bring this in closer to me. And I know I'm not recording right now, so you can't see what's happening on the drone. But I'm going to go ahead and hit the record button so you can see from right here. Now it says it's going to detect the subject. I'm going to bring it in closer, and I'm actually going to move this a little bit so you can maybe see as well. Going to bring it in, and you can see on the screen that it now identifies the subject as me, and I'm just going to go ahead and click on that. Raise one arm with your palm open. So I'm going to raise one arm with the palm open, and it says now it is in progress. I'm going to set the controller down. And with this one palm here, I'm going to go ahead and move it to the right. That worked. We're going to move it back to the left. All the way around. That worked. I wonder how fast its responsiveness to me is, so I'm going to move it quickly over here. It's about the same speed no matter what. Do you realize you can hear the wind picking up, so we're giving it a real test here. I'm gonna go ahead and put both hands up and spread them apart. It is going backwards, so that's pretty cool. That's about as far away as it goes. Gonna spread them apart and bring them in again. And that brought it forwards to me. Now in the old mode I could wave, and with the DJI Spark it would take off. There, that's not an option here, so it's just allowing us to control it more. Okay, let's go ahead and take it higher by just raising my palm up. Is that gonna work? Make sure we got control again. See, it's getting a little bit gimmicky there. We got right and left. Go up. So it doesn't go up, actually. That's really interesting. Down, up. It won't go any higher than that right there. I'm gonna back it away from me some. And up. Okay, so if I'm further away from myself, it does go up, so that's pretty cool. So let's try the, just taking a quick selfie by a peace sign. That's pretty cool because the red lights flashed on it and got faster and faster and faster until it took the selfie. That's cool. Let's go ahead and record a video. It's recording the video, so that's pretty neat. Gonna bring it in closer. And stop the recording. All right, so I'm gonna activate follow mode, which is by putting your palm out in front of it, and the LED lights turn green. Now it's following me, so I'm gonna take a quick walk here and see how this does. So that's pretty cool. I gave it a nice little test there of it following me, even went around some obstacles to see just like how well it would work, you know, if it could dodge the trees and the branches, still dodged those. So that's actually really impressive. I'm gonna go ahead and land it now. Pull it over here. And just push my palm down to the ground. And just like that, it landed. So without touching the controller, this time I'm gonna try to launch it. Pushed my palm out in front of me to identify. And just like that, I launched the drone. So that was just a quick demo of how you can control your Mavic Air with just gestures, and honestly I think that is a really cool feature. You can probably tell at the beginning of the video I was more of a skeptic about it, but you know, just trying it out here in the actual real world test, like it does actually work. And I could see myself using this in some situations where you need to get those quick shots, if you need to just track yourself really easily. Surprisingly, I'm a believer. Like, I didn't think it would be worth it at all, but it is pretty cool. It's a great thing to have in your back pocket, along with your Mavic Air, obviously, but just a really great option, I think, to add to the usefulness of the drone. So another check mark for me on the Mavic Air. This feature does work. It's not just gimmicky. So this feature does work. It's not just a gimmick, and I think it's a great option. So I hope it was helpful to you guys today, just to see it work in the real world, give it a test, and I think it did really well. So guys, thanks so much for watching today. Again, if you want to check out more videos that I've made on the Mavic Air, you can click right over here. And if you want to check out more videos from me and the channel, click right over here. Be sure and turn the notification bell on so you never miss a new upload every Tuesday and Friday at 2 p.m. I hope that you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.